What's the word, Steven?
The sun is shining. Life is good.
Action. Day 3 of the hunt. Steven, there's snow on the ground. Why do you have your shoes off?
Because of the snow on the ground, my feet are soaking wet.
So it's a little foot TLC time.
Just trying to dry out feet and socks as much as possible.
Well, we did bump into that outfitter who told us that elk do in fact exist.
And that they haven't seen any.
They're guarding our honey hole, that's what they're doing.
Well, they haven't been shooting, so I don't think they're actually getting anything.
That's right. Well, you know what we need to figure out?
No. Where the elk are. Yes. Was that it?
We should roll into their camp and see if they have bacon.
Oh, hey guys, what you eating there? Oh, that looks so
good.
good.
You know what I didn't bring enough of was like hot beverages.
Hot drink?
Yeah.
You're not really a mountaineer until you've had hot Gatorade.
Nice.
Hot Gatorade from the powder is like really how you know you've made it. So we're gonna jump the river and then start meandering through the dark timber.
We're going in the dark timber.
The dark timber.
Yes, sir.
Which is a thing. It's a real thing.
Did bring a spork, but it's not as cool as the al natural stirring method.
You're right. That's way cooler.
Does this make me a mountain man yet?
I think we're getting there.
Are we getting there?
I think this is gonna burn my face off.
That's how you know it's good, Steven. I'm not gonna lie, that tastes like pure gasoline. Dude, we're getting delirious.
I don't think
Should have brought sunglasses.
I don't think YouTube's ready for the fully
all
natural.
this.
All of this
Yeah,
and
you're right.
this.
Well, you know, Remy Warren says you can't call yourself a good mountain man unless you got a good batch of pemmican. So there's that.
Could have brought dry socks. That would have been a smart idea.
I'm gonna shut the camera off. It's tired of hearing us babble.
Some of that banter might be worth using, but
It's possible.
I'm guessing that's about 3%.
That's making the cut for sure. I think we can skirt around. After a long but fruitless day of chasing tracks, we had finally made it back to camp. Steven, come here. It's time to talk to the camera.
Hey, are we just like a fusion party?
Shout out to First Light Fusion, the camouflage of the centuries.
Ah, fusion's the best. It's so good.
I think everything should come in fusion.
I feel the least bad today.
Yeah.
On day 3.
Yeah.
Well, 4, because we did.
Friday.
Is this 4?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yeah. 1 day of scouting. We're on day 3 of hunting. The body has kind of gotten used to the idea that it's just gonna suck, but we're not gonna stop.
We're gonna just, we're gonna hike.
The warning bells were going off for a while, but those have.
Yeah.
The body's like, why would I keep raising a fuss if they're not gonna stop punishing us anyways? Everything was just wet all day today because it snowed yesterday. We came in the snow. Last night was like, I felt like it was more like survival mode. We just dove in here, set up the shelter. We were tuckered. We were cold and tired.
So today, fresh snow means fresh tracks. Tell me about that.
Oh man, the snow really helped us out because we have seen really only old elk signs so far.
Yeah.
We've seen elk scat.
where they were, like,
Poops, if you will.
last year probably.
So we've seen like memories of elk past, but we haven't seen anything current. So with the fresh snow, we were able to see tracks
Yeah.
right away. We saw multiple tracks. I think, and over the course of the day, we probably saw 10, 12 distinct elk tracks that we were chasing around. So
Yeah.
that was good. That was encouraging because they were fresh, and you knew
Yeah.
that it happened within the last day.
We got up to some high meadows and didn't see anything, and then we said, all right, we got to get back to camp before dark. And on the way down, Pro spotted a wild horse or moose or bull elk.
We think it was probably an elk, but I kind of got only a weird look at it while it was turning away, and it seemed like darker, like a moose would be darker.
Yeah.
So I don't know, it was roughly horse-sized. And then we started chasing it.
Yeah.
We split up, and I found a set of fresh tracks, and you found a set of fresh tracks.
I was on some smoking fresh tracks.
We both just
I
like
could see the freshly churned up dirt.
we're just like, I hope he knows that I just have to do this right now.
I figured
And we separated.
I figured he got into something good.
And so we both were chasing these super fresh elk tracks down the mountain, which worked out perfect, like to be angling us right towards camp. So we were, just kind of going all in on that. We were hustling down the mountain after these fresh elk tracks.
So close encounters, fresh tracks today, no shots fired. But we think we got a pretty good idea of where they're hiding.
Sneaky elk.
And we will find them.
But we know where the elk superhighway is now.
Yeah. And actually,
it's right over there.
It's over there. Hey, you've said too much.
Don't
give away the honey hole.
They won't know. And the guide was cool. He gave us some intel.
Yeah, he was.
And that's kind of why we went off into that timber and how we got on all those elk tracks. Because they said they only saw one elk.
It's because all those stupid archery hunters. Hey, that's what the outfitter said. That's not my words.
Yeah, we love them, and we wish we could archery hunt.
Nah, we don't. There's too many of them.
I kind of wish that I was cool enough to do that, but next time.
To be fair, those weren't his exact words. He kind of insinuated.
Right.
Yeah.
He was upset. We really got a second wind though today because
it was just
like wet. We weren't expecting snow, and then everything was melting, and so it was all muddy, and so I was just my feet were soaked through all day. And that was a bummer until we saw all those elk tracks, and then we're like, all right,
let's go. Just go back to the beginning.
Let's go back to the beginning.
The feet were soaked all day because as soon as we put our boots on, they were like frozen solid.
Oh yes,
so
they were wet from yesterday.
When they thawed out, there you go. You're already wet.
We're taking us back to the beginning because I forgot my boots were frozen. They were like a block. I couldn't even get my foot inside.
I couldn't either.
So I had to kind of put my feet in, let them warm up a little bit, wrench the material and the tongue, and try to like, and then I shoved my foot in there, and it like, boots are they're not supposed to be that hard.
Hey,
we'll cut this out because this is too philosophical. But so far the greatest like resistance that Mother Nature put up was storming on us yesterday and dumping snow all over everything. So that made it harder and less comfortable. But that's why we found all those elk today. Because we wouldn't have found them necessarily without the fresh snow on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
We were able to track and chase those elk all over the place.
Right. Which we thought that would be a possibility when we pushed in yesterday during the snowstorm when everybody was leaving the trail.
Yeah. I was skeptical, but anyways, I think that sometimes those like the hardest parts of the trip are what really make it awesome. And in this case, it really helped be a like useful hunting indicator.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We saw elk footprints. They're probably not called footprints. They're probably
elk tracks.
Tracks.
Making tracks.
Hoof prints?
Yeah, whatever.
Demarcations?
Indentations.
Imprinted in the snow?
Yeah. You shut up. You know what we're talking about.
Probably an elk that like cruised right by our camp last night. And you can't shoot them at night, but I think you can strangle them if you can. We should have got up and tried to do something.
Chokehold, probably.
That's what Chad Mendez would do.
Yeah, I don't know about. It doesn't say it's an illegal method of.
It's not called out.
It's not specifically.
It's not called out in the regs.
It's kind of a gray area.
If you want to choke out an elk at night by headlamp, you can do it. I think.
I think if you can do it, then it should be allowed. Then they should just say, you know what? We're impressed, right? I mean, what else? High five.
I would think. I don't know a lot of game wardens, but I would think that's what my response would be if I was a game warden.
You did what?
That's fantastic.
I'm not even mad.
Not even mad.
I'm impressed.
That's great work. Can you strangle me up one?
Isn't it?
I can't believe that I feel so much less terrible today.
Dude, I think
it does feel bad.
I think the
people should embrace that. It feels bad.
Yeah.
The whole time.
Today's the first day I did not have just an annoying, nagging, low-grade headache all day.
Yeah, you were popping Advil like candy, like Skittles. And I don't know if it was working, but you just kept taking them.
I don't know.
That's some advice. If it doesn't work, just double down.
Just
do more of it.
Yeah. No, don't do that. We're gonna get sued.
I think we'll have to trim this down. This is a lot of witty banter.
This might make the blooper reel. Should we do a blooper reel? Well, let's wrap day 3.